What's up? Welcome back, guys. Wait, can you not see anything on your screen? Hold on a second. All right, there we go. All right, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. We're going to run the same flight just for the sake of simplicity and to get things rolling quicker. Whoever that was that requested the DFW to MCI flight, we'll do that another day. I'll do that later this week. That's a good flight to do. I'll do it. But for now, we're going to do the same flight, but instead, we're in the PMDG 737. Hopefully, we don't run into any issues. So, let's get this show on the road. Let's not waste any time. How to do minimum settings in PMDG 737NGX. I'm not sure what you mean, One Cho. Do you mean just like start to finish, how to get it started and going, or clarify that for me? If you want to know how to fly it and how to start everything, just follow along with this live stream, or I have previous ones that are recorded to YouTube where I fly the PMDG 737. You can go back and fast forward, rewind, and see exactly what it is I do. I don't do it by the book. I don't use checklists. I just kind of have my own general flow of things for all Boeing aircraft. Works for me. I don't know if it'll work for you. Alright, APU's fired up. I'm going to try to move this through this kind of quickly if I can without screwing things up. Tuna ate us again.
0140, wind 154, pit 112. Visibility greater than 20 miles. Sky conditions, ceiling 6,500, overcast. Temperature 2.19er, altimeter 2979er, ILS.
2979er on the altimeter.
And ILS, runway 1 deep, right and
here.
Landing and departing, runway 1 deep, left hand,
And we're
runway
departing to the south, 180.
Our aircraft stay direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact you have Quebec.
Okay, we have Quebec. Let's call for clearance.
Clearance delivery 2665, ready to copy IFR clearance to DFW. 2665, cleared to DFW Airport as filed. Fly runway heading, climb
Runway heading.
11,000.
Climb maintain 11,000.
Squawk 3535. 2665, cleared to DFW Airport as filed. Fly runway heading, climb and maintain 11,000. Departure on 120.7. Squawk 3535.
3535 on the transponder. We'll leave that to standby for now. Alright, let's program the FMC. You can see I kind of almost do the same exact thing I do with the 757 with the 737. There's a few minor differences, but for the most part it's kind of the same thing for me. Alright, I don't think in the PMDG 737 we have the option to load the flight plan directly into the FMC, so we have to do it all manually. So, Tulsa... on to Dallas. Go to our legs page, put in all of our waypoints. Next page. And lastly, BYP. We're departing one of the 1/8s, so put that in there, activate, execute. Under weights. Look at my reserve fuel number again, I forgot. 6.5. Oh. Wrong field. It's supposed to go here. Alright. I think our doors are closed already. Yeah, I didn't open them. Alright, so we can push back and start up. So the doors are closed. Seatbelt signs are on. We'll turn on our beacon light. Release the brakes. Pushing back. Let's start up engine number 2 first. We are back live, Super Covers. You were going to say salute a new location. Alright, 20% N2. We'll turn this thing on right here. That's the fuel cutoff switch. Streamer, what CPU am I using? I'm using an Intel Q9550. Overclocked to 3.4 gigahertz. I think it comes stock like 2.8. It's a Core 2 Quad Q9550. I got 50 subs, Gino. Thanks to you as well. I saw your subscription as I was setting up this new stream. Thank you. Appreciate it, my man. Yeah, super fast covers. I know that flight's not that long, but it's twice as long as the flight we're doing today, so I didn't want to do it. I know it's not that long, but those who know me on the stream here know that I don't like very long flights. Like usually mine lasts an hour at the most. But they'll get longer. I'm getting used to it. It's actually not that longer. Usually when the flights are like twice the distance of the ones I fly, it's not that long because you don't spend so much time. Well, you spend the same time climbing and descending, but cruising, you're up there quicker. I don't know if that makes sense. For some reason, those shorter flights actually last longer relatively to the actual longer flights. Because I guess the longer flights you're cruising for faster for a longer period of time than you would be a shorter flight. I'm rambling. If I'm not making sense and gibbering, sorry. Your Core 2 Duo, Wancho. Okay, yeah, not paying attention. Let's start engine number 1. We've already wasted enough time with that first stream. Trying to keep up with you guys. Alright, 20%. N2.
Departure on 120.7, squawk 6256.
Cessna Fort Sierra Mike. Read back correct. Contact ground on 121.9er.
Let's call ground again.
Alpha ground 2665 with Romeo, ready to taxi IFR. 2665, taxi to and hold short on runway 18 left using taxiway Hotel Bravo Echo. Contact tower on 118.7 when ready. Taxi, hold short, runway 18 left using taxiway Hotel Bravo Echo. 2665.
Taking shortcuts. You downloaded the Ryanair livery, Wancho? Awesome. It's nice, right? I was looking at my pictures I posted on Instagram. I was like, dang, that thing looks pretty good. In the future, we should do an online session. Yeah, man. Superbad's covers. You mean together on like Flight Sim, like FSX or something? Did we ever decide on which Flight Sim we're going to use? Or just all link up together in VAT Sim? We'll talk on Discord or something like that. I'm down, man. No, I'm not hugging that yellow line, but I'm trying to move quickly, checking out everything else at the same time. You downloaded the Korean Air livery, Wancho? Awesome. I don't know if I have that one or not. I might. see if our exterior textures are working okay. They seem to be. And a 737-800.
Tower, loading November 456 Yankee Papa is 8 miles north, inbound ILS, runway 18 left approach. Mooney, November 456 Yankee Papa, Tulsa Tower, fly straight in, runway 18 left, altimeter 2979er. Fly straight in, runway 18 left, loading 6 Yankee Papa.
We have our flap set to 5, trim is set for takeoff. Tower call.
Tower,
See some planes inbound now. We don't have to wait.
Runway 18 left, 2665, cleared for takeoff.
Alright, clear for takeoff. Let's move.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 18 left, 2665.
Traffic's far away. Power to 40%. And 1. Everything looks stable. Up to takeoff power. Set. Cross check. Continuing. V1. Rotate.
Runway 18
V2.
left. Cleared to land. Runway 18 left.
Alright, positive rate. Gear up. Contact departure.
2665 is at 2,400, climbing 1000. 2665, full set departure, roger. Current altimeter 2979er. 2665, turn right heading 180, resume on navigation, climb and maintain 1000. Turn right heading 180, stay on course, climb and maintain 1000. 2665.
Transponder should have been turned on to the right position. Should have been done while we were holding short. Let's proceed direct to, what is that, OTK? is that getting stuck?
Full set approach on 119er.
Please, no more issues.
119.85 for 2665.
Full set approach, Aaron, November 223, Charlie Foxtrot, wind United South.
Spirit, November 223, Charlie Foxtrot, full set approach, roger, current altimeter 298. Full set approach 2665 is at 6,500, climbing 11,000.
2665, full set approach.
Let's hope the game doesn't crash. Yeah, let's hope so. The American livery, yeah, I got it from the same place, Wancho, AvSim library. If you want, I'll send you the link later. Same place, though. Alright, let's bring the flaps all the way up. Don't crash, please. Alright, it seems like the flaps don't like when I use them out, so I'll use the keyboard for that from now on. Alright, we're on our way, guys.
Viper 5, Foxtrot, Lehman, traffic is 3 o'clock, 4 miles, at 9,300, 737, report this site, 2665. Contact Kansas City Center on 128.8.
Go to center.
128.8265. Kansas City Center 2665 is at 10,300, climbing 11,000. 2665 Kansas City Center, roger, altimeter 2980.
2980 on the altimeter.
Contact Fort Worth Center on 132.2.
Another annoying handoff.
132.2, 2665. Fort Worth Center 2665 with you.
2665, Fort Worth Center, roger, altimeter 2980. 2665, flight level 230.
Alright, up to 230.
Climb and maintain flight level 230, 2665.
Same route we had loaded with the 757. We are 200 miles out of Dallas, climbing through 12,000 feet for 23,000 feet.
Jet 1, Juliet, contact Kansas Center on 119.25. 119.25, Jet 1, Juliet.
Can I do a flight in Korea when I get the Korean Air livery? Sure, Wancho. Of course. Wanmucho. Hope you don't mind me calling you Wancho for short.
Fort Worth Center, Cessna November 622 Delta Golf with you.
Cessna November 622 Delta Golf, Fort Worth Center, roger, current altimeter 2980.
Fort Worth Center, Northwest 415 with you.
Northwest 415, Fort Worth Center, roger.
You're going to lose audio for a second or two. Taking a couple of screenshots for Instagram later. Sim is still running, but you won't have sound. Alright, we're through flight level 180, so altimeter, barometer back to 29902. Here. PMDG again, Luis Amais. Yep. It's a nice airplane, it is. I'll be right back, guys. Hold on a second. Fresh pizza for the captain. Super Pat's cover stinks. I need it right now. Alright, up to 240. Which is our cruise altitude for tonight. I am me. What's up? Welcome to the stream. What's up? We are en route now to Dallas, leveling off at 24,000 feet, our cruise altitude. We are about 168 miles out. And a 737-800. Saving another screenshot. Sorry. Hey, you like watching from the jump seat, IME? Yeah, it's cool, man. Did I skip it one show? I'll check now. Save one or two more screenshots. I don't think I skipped it or I wouldn't have got my V speeds. See like my fuel weights and whatnot. It's all there. You put in your gross weight and your reserve fuel cost index, our cruise altitude 240, then we go to N1 limit. This I don't really do anything here. I go to the next page, which is usually takeoff. It wouldn't be there anymore. Let's see if we can get back to it. There we go. Yeah, it just goes straight to cruise now. But I would go to takeoff, then I put flaps 5 for takeoff, and then I get all my V speeds. Oh, Lois Barley, what's up? Thanks, Ayami. I appreciate the kind words. I love you guys, man. Oh, you're prepared crash today, Lois, in the middle of your flight? Ah, sucks. We were flying today and my textures wouldn't load. Like the virtual cockpit textures wouldn't load. You'd look outside the airplane, the clouds looked all bland, and the ground textures were all one color. I eventually tried to like restart. I tried switching tasks back and forth to see if like it was my graphics card that wasn't rendering stuff right or something. And eventually my computer crashed, so. I guess that's part of the flight sim game. The game. Can you see the N1 limit page? There you go, Wancho. I usually don't do anything here. Let me know where you want me to go next. Just don't cause my airplane to fall out of the sky. We don't need any more issues today. Lois Barley, you're the co-pilot tonight. move over. This is Lois Barley's point of view. First officer. Oh, did you get everything you needed, Wancho? I'm sorry. Whenever I move to the right seat, I get so disoriented. I feel like everything's backwards and it just really screws with me.
Center, that's the November 359er Delta Bravo with you.
November 359er Delta Bravo, Fort Worth Center, Roger. Current altimeter 2980.
We're 113 miles out of Dallas. You like the blue bar across the top by me? Thanks. Hopefully the ETA and time information is accurate today. Sometimes it's a little wonky. It looks like it's about right, if I can tell, right in my phone here. When I do real-time flights, it usually works pretty well. But if I change the time in the sim, say it's nighttime in real time, and I change it to day, usually you'll see some weird numbers up there. I'll go and rewatch some of my streams just to check for errors and things I can improve on, and I'll notice that. I'm like, dang. Poor people who come on like half the stream and like get totally thrown off with those numbers. They think it's like a 9-hour flight, but really I'm landing in 15 minutes. When I do real-time flights, though, it works pretty well. You're gonna throw me out, Lois? I'm gonna move in a second.
Southwest 178, descend to maintain 1000, 2665. Contact Fort Worth Center from 134.15.
Your seat's clear. 'Do you know that Turb N1 and cruise page? I'm not sure I understand you, Wancho. I'm trying to check what you're talking about. I'm afraid to click anything. I guess in this page here is where you set your N1 limits. Like if you want to cruise at a certain throttle range. See, we're climbing. Oh, no, we're cruising now. Why is it? Let's see, cruise. Okay, it's the top limit, I guess. So whatever you set it to for, say, cruise, we won't go above 101%. To 7.6. Alright, down to 16,000. We're beginning our initial descent into Dallas. 16,000. When we get that message in the FMC, it basically means we're supposed to be descending soon. It's kind of like a warning, heads up thing. We are 75 miles out of Dallas. Beginning our descent now from 24,000 feet. Descending now to 16,000 feet.
Right, heading 235, expect vector ILS, runway 17 left approach. Turn right, heading 235, expect vector ILS, runway 17 left approach, 265.
17 left. ILS 17 left, be that one. .75 for the ILS frequency.
Turn left, heading 200.
That's us, left to 200.
Turn left, heading 200, 2665.
We'll be touching down soon, Wancho. Where are we at now?
2665.
We'll be landing in like 15 minutes, 10-15 minutes.
2665. Send and maintain 2,300.
Alright, down to 2300.
Maintain 2,300. 2665.
Yep, a little braking IME, I'm on it. I don't know what the descent speed is for the 737. I usually keep it up there for quite a bit until I get closer to 10,000 feet. Then I just drop it to 250. Traffic there at our 11, about the same altitude as we are. There's another one off here to our 3-4 o'clock. Maybe a couple hundred feet below us. Tune the regional approach, 124.3.
Turn right, heading 190. Regional approach 2665. Visit 11,800. Descending 2,300. 2665. Regional approach. Roger. Altimeter 2983.
2983 on the altimeter.
Turn right, heading 190.
Here.
Northwest 415. Northwest 415. Descend and maintain 2,300. Descend and maintain 2,300. Northwest 415.
I don't know if the PMDG 737 has the takeoff go around button. It might. Hold on a second. 235. And I don't use auto throttle on landing just because I like to land full manual. Just personal preference. I think you can keep the auto throttle on all the way to touchdown. You can even let the plane land itself if you want it to. But once I feel comfortable in final approach, I'll usually just take over at like 800 to 1,000 feet. Alright, left to 200.
Regional departure, Southwest 56, descend 1,700, climbing 5,000.
Southwest 56, regional departure. Roger. Altimeter 2983. Southwest 56, turn left heading 060. Proceed on course. Climb and maintain 5,000. 2665. Turn right heading 235.
Alright, back to 235.
November Lima. Traffic is 4 o'clock. 3 miles at 8,400. 737. Report them inside. Southwest 56. Turn left heading 030. Climb and maintain 5,000. Turn right heading 235. 2665. 2665. Traffic is 12 o'clock. 2 miles at 10,500.
They're above us, somewhere at our 12. I don't see them. Looking for traffic. There they go. That's them. That's the little Cessna right there. I didn't hear that last one. Right to 265.
Regional approach, Mooney, November 536 Delta Papa with you 2300. Mooney, November.
If I fall behind on your messages, guys, I apologize. Things get
Roger. Altimeter
pretty critical at this point for me.
2665. Don't have the traffic. Northwest 415. Traffic at 10 o'clock. 4 miles at 5,800. 737. Report them in sight.
They're probably talking to this guy here.
665. Traffic at 2 o'clock. 3 miles.
2 o'clock, that's them.
600. Airbus A319. Report them in sight. Northwest
have the traffic.
415. Traffic in sight.
They're no factor.
7 Kilo Echo. Traffic at 7 o'clock. 4 miles at 7,900. Boeing 737. Report them in sight. Northwest 415. Turn right heading 035. 2665. Have the Airbus A319 in sight. Cessna 7 Kilo Echo. Traffic in sight. Turn right heading 035. Northwest 415.
Looking for the takeoff go around button you guys were talking about.
Northwest 415. Turn right heading 060. Turn right
I
heading
totally did not want to
060.
disarm
Northwest
the
415.
autopilot. I'm not sure what I clicked to do that. Alright, we're back on.
Cessna 5 Quebec Juliet. Contact regional approach on 135.975. Mooney 6 Delta Papa. Turn left heading 090. Mooney 6 Delta Papa. Turn left heading 060. Turn left heading 060. Mooney 6 Delta Papa.
Be landing in about 3 or 4 minutes.
Regional approach, Cessna, November 8, Niner 8, November 7. Request clearance to transition Bravo.
Isn't that the buttons on the side of the throttles?
Contact
There's the
regional
parking
approach
brake
on
here, there's the trim,
1.1.
spoilers.
Cessna November 8, November Lima. Regional approach, clear to the Bravo airspace. Going to 118.12665.
118.1.
Approach 2665 with
Down
you.
here somewhere.
65, regional approach, roger, altimeter 2, 982.
2982 on the altimeter.
You are now 4 miles north, clear, turn left heading 200. Climb and maintain 2,300. Approach ILS, runway 17 left, maintain 2,300 until established on the localizer. Contact PMDG tower on 127.5.
Turn left heading 200. Climb and maintain 2,300. Cleared ILS. Runway 17 left. Approach. Maintain 2,300 until established. Tower on 127.52.
Angelo Relaford, welcome to the stream. Good to have you aboard. There's some traffic there at our 11 o'clock, about the same altitude, a little bit higher. We may want to slow down for separation from them.
Regional approach, roger, current altimeter 2,982. Northwest 415. You are now
Traffic.
0 miles
Traffic.
north, clear, turn left
That's that
heading
guy.
000. Descend and maintain 2,300. Approach ILS, runway 17 left, maintain 2,300 until established on the
That's pretty close. Where's he going?
Turn left heading 200. Descend and maintain 2,300. Cleared ILS. Runway 17 left approach. Maintain 2,300 until established.
call tower.
DFW Tower 2665 is 19 miles north, inbound ILS, runway 17 left approach.
Some more traffic here at our 2.
DFW Tower, push straight in, runway 17 left, altimeter 2983. Fly straight in.
2983 on the altimeter.
Left 2665.
Let's keep an eye on that guy. You subbed, Angelo, thank you. Appreciate it, man. There's this traffic here. I hope they're not putting them on the same runway we are. On this channel, since the FS9 ATC is so wonky, I normally ignore go-around, so if they put this guy right in front of us.
Tower, northwest 415 is 14 miles north, inbound ILS, runway 17
That's
left
him.
approach.
17 left, is that the runway we're...
Tower, fly straight in, runway 17 left, altimeter 2982. Fly straight in, runway 17 left, northwest.
There was 17 left,
415.
wasn't it? So we gotta try to, yeah. We'll do our best to maintain separation from that guy, but if they tell us to go around, I'm landing. Let's see if I can slow down even more. I'm gonna drop the gear down now early, so we can slow down as much as we can, so we don't have to go around. We should be okay. I'm gonna keep slowing though. So you know how long these AI aircraft take to clear the runway.
Northwest 415, clear to land, runway 17 left.
That's the guy in front of us.
Clear to land, runway 17 left, northwest 415.
Okay, we have plenty of separation now. I think we should be okay. Give you guys some views on final approach here. The 17 left, Dallas. Was there a McDonald's aboard this flight? Lois. I want some double cheeseburgers. Alright, there's our landing clearance.
Airbus A319 on oil. Cleared to land, runway 17 left, 2665.
And set flaps to full. Alright, so we have the gear down, 3 green, flaps are set full. Have the speed brakes armed. Have my auto brake set to 2 and my landing lights on. Which is normally how I do things.
Northwest 415, exit runway when able.
I'm going to take over now. Both throttle and flight controls. The airplane's mine.
$1,000.
Northwest 415, contact ground on 121.65.
Alright, no go arounds today.
121.65 for Northwest 415.
$500. $400. $300. $200. $100. $50. $40. $30. $20.
Alright, 60.
2665, exit runway when able. Contact ground on 121.65. 121.65. 2665.
Let's bring the flaps up. Spoilers are up. I've disengaged the auto brakes. Taxi light on. Landing lights off. Strobes off. Now let's call ground.
PMDG ground 2665. Request taxi to the gate.
Nicely done, IME. Thank you. Touchdown, Angelo. Yep. We are down, Lois. Safely landed. Super Pads covers. Thanks, guys.
Taxiing to gate Bravo 1 using taxiway spec 7 Echo Romeo Juliet Sierra Kilo 12 Alpha Golf Whiskey Kilo 2665.
Let's taxi in. 1010 Lois, thank you. turn on our APU so we have power at the ramp when we turn off our engines. I usually never do this. I just pulled into the ramp and just shut everything off, but since everything went smooth this time around, we'll take our time. Stay on the line, Angelo. I'm trying. Slew mode super bad covers. You want to be a YouTube, Angelo? Get started, man. Anybody can do it. Doesn't matter what PC or what simulator you're running. Any of that. I'm using a super old PC, FS9. Anybody could do it. I started this as just a fun thing. I've been flight simming for like over 10 years now. And I figured, hey, it's something I do for a hobby. Why don't I just click 2 extra buttons and then I'll be live streaming. And people get enjoyment out of it. Or learn something, you know? And I learn a lot at the same time. Like, a bunch of these guys will hop on and tell me what to do in the airplane. Stuff that I forgot because it's been so long. But just do it. You don't have to be a perfect pilot or anything, man. Just get started. That's one thing I've learned over the years. To be successful at anything, you just have to do something and get started. We all have like these thoughts and ideas in our head that we can envision. Nothing happens until we put it into action, so. We try to make all the excuses we can. We don't have the right gear, that we don't have this and that, but you can take anything and turn it into something. I'm not trying to turn this into like a life lecture here, but you just gotta do it. You gotta do it. I'm super awkward too. Like, I'm not a talkative person in real life. I'm super shy and antisocial for the most part. So this is something that's not even in my comfort zone. You just gotta put yourself out there. I don't know what gate we're going to. I'm just following the pink line. And I'm about to pass this one. Where are they taking us? Alright, this looks... Alright, not too bad, not too bad. We're almost there, I think. You want a GoPro, Angelo? What do you mean you want a GoPro, though? You don't need a GoPro to live stream. Like, what you see me on now is just it's actually a 720p Logitech webcam. But GoPros are cool. I use GoPros I fly drones as another hobby. Racing drones. And every now and then I throw a GoPro on top of it to capture HD footage. We've got a GoPro session 4? Session 5. I think it's wait. I don't know. It's a 5. Session 5. Hobbit Hanger, what's up? You did not make it on time. We're just ending. Yeah, you don't need a GoPro, man. This webcam that I'm using now is, I think I paid like 25 bucks for it on eBay. If you can figure out a way to use your phone as a webcam, that might be an option as well. Hook up your phone via USB to your computer and figure out a way to make that a webcam if you don't have one on your laptop or whatever you're using. You can find a way. Like I said, I'm running all the oldest stuff here, man. My gear is old. And this is a really far taxi. Holy crap, dude. Where the hell are we going? IME, thanks for coming aboard, man. I appreciate it. You were awesome. Come back for the next one tomorrow. Next live stream, Angelo, tomorrow. Probably around the same time. I'm usually on around this time. You gotta figure out what's wrong with your OBS, Hobbit. Good luck, man. Where the hell is this gate? I'm about to slew there, Super Pads covers. DFW taxing. Where are you located, IME? What's your location? So I know your time zone. I'll give you a time frame that I'm usually on. Oh, DFW taxing. Okay, now we're gonna hang a right. I feel like we're doing circles. Dude, what is this? We're gonna get mugged back here. This isn't a terminal. This isn't a terminal. Where are you taking me? Oh, you're in Texas, IME? So you're like an hour or two behind me. I'm usually on around 7 o'clock Eastern time. I'm in Florida. But anywhere between 6 and 8 p.m. Eastern is when I'll jump on. But every now and then I'll do a day flight as well. I'm gonna pull in straight ahead here. Tomorrow, I do have stuff to do during the day tomorrow. I'll most likely be on around 8 p.m. my time, Eastern. 8 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. See, I don't know what the point of powering on the APU was when I'm just going to shut everything down anyways. So I'll go through my normal routine. Turn off all of the things. Turn off all of the things. And welcome to Dallas, everybody. Was it Dallas we flew to? Yeah, Dallas. It's Dallas. Yes, I'll get mugged by the police, Hobbit. Sounds like Miami. You should be home on time for tomorrow's stream. Good. Hope to see you. Used to live in Florida for a while, AME. Awesome. Superfans covers once again. Fun and exciting flight. Thanks, man. Good to have you aboard again. You're a blast. Slew mode, Lois. Alright, we'll do slew mode in 1 minute. As soon as I'm done catching up with all the messages. End the slew with Alt F4, Hobbit. All of you guys are awesome. Alright, slew mode. Any particular view? Let's jump in the cockpit. Alright. And away we go. Oh, it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. Alright, crossing 14,000 feet now. Where should we drop? 30? 30,000? Releasing at 30. All right. God. This is so ridiculous. I'm going to have to end the stream before we touch down. It's going to take hours. Marcio Cesar Braga, Brazil, another Brazilian guy. What's up? ¿Cómo estás? You are my third Brazilian subscriber, if you subscribe. I have 3 Brazilian, well, 2 plus you would be the third Brazilian follower. Looks nicer than your Dallas FSX Hobbit. What happened, Angelo? We're doing slew mode, which is like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like God mode in Flight Simulator. We just do this for fun at the end of the streams for the past 2 or 3 streams or so. It's not serious. Right now we're just free falling from 30,000 feet, which takes a lot longer than I would imagine. How do I get my altitude? Okay, we are... Dude, how are we still at 27,000 feet? I don't get it. Yeah, guys, Hobbit Hangers on FSX SE. Hook up with him if you guys want to do a flight tonight. Lois has prepared 3.4. We've got to figure out a way to make this like free fall, like cooler at the end of every stream. This takes way too long. Am I climbing? Like, how the hell? Alright,
bank angle.
Let's do this.
Bank angle.
There we go.
Bank angle.
This kind of makes it more interesting.
Bank angle. Bank angle. Bank angle. Bank angle. Bank angle. Bank angle.
I don't
Bank
think I have
angle.
crashes enabled, like physical crashes. So
Bank angle.
we're just going to bounce off the ground most likely.
Bank angle.
FS9 doesn't have any cool, like, crash
20,
animations or anything anyways.
1,000, 30, 40.
There we go, we bounced. Holy shit.
Bank angle.
All right, guys.
Bank angle.
That's it for tonight. Sorry about the
Bank angle.
the bumps
Bank
that we
angle.
experienced the first stream.
Bank angle.
The loss of textures and whatnot, and we had to restart.
Bank angle.
It sucked.
Bank angle.
Hopefully we made up for it on this second trip. Trump will end his term before we hit the ground, Hobbit. Yeah. brace, brace, brace.
2,500.
Oh, here comes another one.
1,000.
Ah!
500,
terrifying.
300, 200, 120, 10, 20.
Later, Angelo. Later, guys. I am me, Hobbit, Super Pack Covers, Lois, all you guys. Thanks for stopping by again. You're great company. Pass by whenever you can. I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, peace out, guys. Good night.